Why is the new Tesla Cybertruck such a game changer? And no, it's not only because it's made out of stainless steel and looks like it came straight out of the Blade Runner movie. There are other innovations that prove that it's the first of a new era of cars, and these are less flashy, but even more important, and might give the engineers of other traditional car manufacturers quite a headache.
48 volts. I mean,
It's been a long time that it's been at 12 volts, far too long.
Yeah, 60 years.
The last time the industry bumped up cars' voltage was from 6 to 12 volts, also because of growing current needs. This happened 70 years ago, and the industry's been stuck there since. But think about how small the electrical demands were on a 1950s car versus one today. The industry has been trying to switch to a 48-volt architecture for literal decades, and we've seen a 48-volt component here or there. But thanks to incredible dysfunction, neither the suppliers nor the car companies could get the switch done.
How difficult was it to move from 12 to 48?
Well, it's very difficult to change the bus voltage from 12 to 48 because all of the peripheral items, everything that connects to it has to interface at 48 volts, or you've got to step down to 12 volts.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of things that interface to the low voltage bus. It's everything from, the electronics in the car, the window, the seat adjustment mode, everything. So the entire supply chain, the entire design infrastructure is set for 12 volts. This is why it's been stuck at this absurdly low number for a long time. You want a higher voltage in order to reduce the resistance losses. The net effect being that you can have much thinner wires. You can use much less copper, and the wire harness weighs much less as you raise the voltage.
But you did even more. You went to the new bus system. Communication wire disappeared. 48 volt, who cares? It's gone.
So besides 48 volts, it's also moving to Ethernet over CAN bus.
Yep.
So Ethernet just allows for a much higher data rate than the CAN bus, which is the sort of typical data bus on a car. One of the effects of being able to having a very high bandwidth bus is that you don't have to have as many point-to-point wires because you're not constrained by the data rate. So you need far fewer point-to-point wires. So it's both going to 4 times higher voltage, thus having thinner wires, and needing fewer wires because we have a much higher data rate bus. It's simply bringing cars to the 21st century because we've had Ethernet for a long time.
Tesla finally had enough, and so it sent a pamphlet to the CEO of every other car company entitled, "How to Design a 48-Volt Vehicle." The balls.
Obviously, Elon was not joking, as the tweet by the CEO of Ford shows. These two major changes in how cars are being manufactured probably sent shockwaves through all major car manufacturers around the world. The Cybertruck obviously does not only look like the future, it also is starting a new chapter in how cars are being built from now on.